What a time to be alive for fans of Banjo-Kazooie. We now have a full native PC port, and it's out right now for Windows, Mac and Linux. And yes, when I say Linux, that includes the Steam Deck. Now why am I so excited about this? Because surely we've been emulating things on Steam Deck for years, but it's the fact that it's running natively that you're going to get better performance and way better battery life than standard emulation, and I'm talking 6 hours of non-stop gameplay. And if that's not enough, it adds full widescreen support, even in the cutscenes, plus upscaling, high frame rates, mods, and full dual analog camera control. It feels completely modern, but it's still true to the original. Now this is hands down the best way to play Banjo in 2026, and here is how to get it set up on your Steam Deck in just a couple of minutes. Okay, the first thing you need to do is hold down the power button and head over into desktop mode. Once in desktop mode, head over to this page here, which I'll leave in the description, and you want to download the Flatpak version of Banjo Recompiled. Now the other thing you're going to need is the USA version 1 of the ROM file. Now I'm not going to leave a link to that, the recommendation is to use your original copy of the game, but I'm sure you guys can work it all out. Now once you've got that, you're going to run the file that's inside the zip package you've just downloaded and choose this option, Install from Local Bundle. This will pop up and ask you for a password. Now if you haven't set a password on your Steam Deck already, just head over to the menu and choose the icon next to Steam Deck User. I'm getting the option to change password because I've already set one, but if you haven't, this is where you do it. So back to the install, enter the password that you've set, and it will probably pop up and ask you again. I thought I was getting the password wrong, but it does actually ask you twice for the password when you install. So now here we'll have the option to launch, but we don't want to do that just yet. Head back into the menu and find Banjo Recompiled. Right click it and choose Add to Steam. And now we can head back over into gaming mode. In gaming mode, go over to your library and you're going to want to select the option Non-Steam at the top. Here you should see Banjo Recompiled. Open this up and it should just launch. Now because I've set this up before, it's given me the option to start game, but if it's the first time you run Banjo Recompiled, it'll ask you to locate the ROM, so you'll just choose that from the menu and pick the file that I showed you earlier in my downloads folder. Once you're in the game, you can press the select button to bring up the recompile menu. I've not tried all the options here, but I would recommend at least turning on the analog camera controls. Now just a quick tip for you here, if you want to make the icon look pretty in your Steam library, I'd highly recommend a Decky plugin called Steam Grid DB. What this allows you to do is to change the artwork on anything in your Steam library and it'll go and look online for user submitted images. And that's it, you're all done, it really is that simple. All you need to do now is just go and enjoy the nostalgia, I certainly will, and I want to say thank you to all the contributors to the Banjo Recomp project over on GitHub, you really have made my day with this one. Any questions, leave them down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.